this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all over.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions.
Dixon set to kick off.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 20. 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on first and 10. And that's thrown to Perriman out wide. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. For the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Ravens nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. 30, 10, and he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Let's go. Come on.
Javon Wims with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Williams. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCain. Last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Javon Wims. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Lions 7. Jason Myers.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. 64 yards on the ground. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Newton. And intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On first down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throw aside complete. It's Fuller. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Lions' 39-yard line.
They'll run with the forward Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Well, that was a textbook example of how to be aggressive at the point of attack.
Yeah, make sure you take care of the line of scrimmage. No way they can get upfield on that one. And then how about the force he brought on that tackle? Let them know they need to be aggressive from this point on.
It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Raven, 1st down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. This one caught at the 6. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a short return to the 6-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake it.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Javon Wims, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That's complete. Right down the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A 25-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Newton, meanwhile, here connected with McCaffrey. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
6-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now they'll one in for a Lions touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Ravens 17, Lions 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
10-10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On second down and 4. Newton, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
49-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Newton. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. That's out to the left and complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Robbie Anderson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, that's 3
picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan, and he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And he will be out of bounds as the 3rd quarter comes to an end with an INT. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cam goes all wide quickly. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On 2nd and 7, Newton finds the safety valve here. That's complete. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is out of bounds here. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Lions 28, Ravens 17. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down.
A quick throw complete to Chark. Not much there, only a yard. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being
touchdown, Detroit. Sean Perriman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Lions 42. Ravens.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Got a man open. It's Wims. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
that one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. Got a man that's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Javon Wims there to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Lions 42. Ravens 24.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Newton out wide. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
43-yard line.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And they take a knee.
Today's final
big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.